Inshallah.
Next, the Eid prayers at the Brixton Mosque. The morning of Eid. Everyone looks anxiously at the weather. The decision is taken to change plans. Eid prayers in Brixton are to be held in the open air.
The plan is, through consensus of the brothers in management, they've told me that we're planning to pray the Eid Salah in the mosque. But in order to accommodate for all the people, we're planning to also extend the prayer to the outside area, to this area here as well. So what we're going to need to do, we're going to need to put out the plastic mats, the straw mats, everything we can pretty much find, and try and cover as much area as possible so that we can accommodate for more people to pray.
Leading the worship is the Imam, Omar Urquhart.
The word Eid, from what I've been discussed linguistically, it means in English term, it means like a festival. So it is something that occurs, as the word Eid from, they said from something which it reoccurs.
In the Muslim calendar, Eid is very important. There are two legislated celebrations for us, the Eid ul-Fitr and the Eid ul-Adha. So for us as Orthodox Muslims, these are the two best times in the year for us. This is a time that Allah has legislated that we can celebrate.
Eid was first celebrated in Islam when the Prophet, peace be upon him, and his companion were settled in the city of Medina, which was the city that they migrated to from Mecca. So while in Medina, we find most of the rules of Islam were then established. So the Prophet, peace be upon him, he did Eid around 9 times, and also it have continued up until this time. And it would have been over 1400 years since the Muslims have been involved in the celebrating of Salatul Eid.
Members of the congregation make their way to the mosque. They're expecting hundreds of people to attend.
On the morning of the Eid Salah, when we leave our house, it's the sunnah, it's the recommended act to make takbir on the way to the mosque. It's also recommended that we walk to the mosque.
While going to the Eid Salat, the people generally be involved in making takbir. And the takbirat of Eid, it will be Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, La ilaha illallah, Allahu Akbar, wa lillahi alhamd.
And the translation of this is basically Allah is the greatest, Allah is the greatest. There is none worthy of worship except Allah. Allah is the greatest. All praise is due to Allah. And as a Muslim, we make this declaration, and we shouldn't make it quietly. We should actually raise our voices when we make this. And this is so that people understand our gratitude towards Allah.
So these are things that you repeat so that everyone in the community can feel the sense of the Muslim rejoicing and outwardly and verbally expressing their joy for this great day of Eid.
And it's to remind us that this is a day that's been legislated for us, and that we shouldn't let our own individual pride take over. So the fact that we adorn ourselves with new clothes, the fact that we've had a bath before we go out, and we're wearing the best that we have, it's not so that we stick our chests out with pride to say, well, look what I have. It's to remind us and to humble us at all times that Allah is the provider. And without Him, there is no provision. So these are some of the reasons for the takbir. And we should make this takbir all the way to the mosque, inside the mosque, until the Eid prayer starts. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, La ilaha illallah.
Allahu Akbar. 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 Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim.
مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين سبح اسم ربك العالى.
In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Glorified the name of your Lord, the Most High, who has created everything and then proportioned it, who has measured and then guided, and who brings out the pasture and then makes it dark. We shall make you recite the Quran, so you, Muhammad, peace be upon him, shall not forget it, except what Allah may will. He knows what is apparent and what is hidden. And we shall make easy for you, O Muhammad, the easy way, that is, doing of righteous deeds. Therefore, remind men in case the reminder profits them. The reminder will be received by him who fears Allah. But if it will